There is one altcoin that Donald Trump is buying aggressively. Which one is that? I will reveal to you in this video. Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Samo from My Crypto Paradise, and in the previous video that I have shared with you like 2 days ago, I told you we are going down from this resistance, and what happened, we have dropped exactly after I released the video for around 5%. However, afterwards we have once again went to the upside to retest this strong resistance zone that we have analyzed together in the previous videos and got rejected once again, as you can see right here. So what's gonna happen next? Are we about to keep on dropping, or is this a recovery time? Well, let's analyze it. Alright, so as you remember in the previous video, I've shared with you that after we have bought the bottom right here, we've got that impulse, right? You remember that we have been taking profits right here at the top. I've shared with you the VIP crypto signal from ParadiseTeam VIP, as we have been buying right here at the bottom, and then we have sold exactly after the impulse was finished, right? For 18% profit we have went aggressive, so we have used with our big capital 3x leverage, which was very good decision in the end. As you know, professional trading is like professional poker. When the probabilities are on your side highly, you go aggressive. When only a little, you are being defensive, and when there is no probability, you are folding the cards, you are not trading at all, right? So we have sold right here, and afterwards we have started the ABC formation, which is a type of a zigzag. So if you are in our MCP University, you know exactly what I'm talking about. After an impulse move, we have a corrective mode, and in the current market cycle it's a zigzag on a medium time frame, and we have finished A, we have finished B as well, and right now we are in the C wave. The C wave is an actionary wave, the same way the A wave is, and the actionary waves of a zigzag are actually taking a place of an motive mode, alright? And the C wave is either impulse or ending diagonal. So what we have here at the moment is the A wave. I've been talking about that, right? B wave finished, and right now we are doing the C wave, that with the highest probability will finish at around $97,000. But this wave itself can take a form of an impulse or ending diagonal, right? So the impulse is a 5-wave structure, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The ending diagonal is also 5-wave structure, but the price action is just a little bit different. So let's calculate the subwaves together. We have first wave, second wave right here, and it seems like right now we are starting the third wave. The third wave in both ending diagonal and impulse has a clear rule. Firstly, it needs to end up below this low and cannot exceed this high right here. So if the count is correct, we should not be going above this high. It might be a wick out. However, any 4-hour candle close above this level right here would cancel this calculation, and we are probably in a different pattern. However, this is not the only bearish sign we are seeing right now on Bitcoin on medium time frame, which is 4 hour for us. Together with this bearish Elliott wave count, we also see a beautiful shooting star candle right here. It is, to be honest, a textbook example of how the shooting star candlestick pattern should look like. You have a long upper candlestick wick and very small body, right? And usually this candle type appears at the tops and signaling a reversal in an opposite direction. So we have actually used this deviation above the previous local top right here with ParadiseTeam VIPs, and we have entered a nice high probability, beautiful risk to reward strategy short on Bitcoin at the high levels of 105k. At the moment we have already dropped by around 1.6%. We have secured our position by placing stop loss to break even, and if we keep on dropping, we are actually targeting that $97,000, as you already know. And this is not the only bearish sign. We have also observed a hidden bearish divergence. As you can see on our stochastic RSI, we had this momentum, however the price never made a higher high above this local top. What does it mean? Retail, some majority of people are driving the price higher, right? The momentum is there. However, somebody big, some small percentage of big traders are actually keeping the price lower, so it never been able to exceed the previous high. So somebody was absorbing the buy pressure pressure. That's why you see a high momentum. However, the price didn't exceed the previous high. This is considered pretty bearish, and it kind of confirms the silent selling of whales that I have described in the previous video 2 days ago, right? Together with that, we have a bearish cross on our stochastic RSI, so it seems like the bears will start taking control soon. And basically it just confirms the idea I've shared with you in the previous videos. On a higher time frame, we have this ending diagonal, right? You know that we believe that the third wave was already formed right here at that $109,500 where we have sold our Bitcoin log positions. I shared that with you with the VIP signal I have showed you. So the probabilities right now suggest that we are about to form the fourth wave, and as we have been analyzing in the previous video, from higher time frame perspective, it's also showing us a support at $97,000. So this kind of price action is highest probability at the moment, and then we will have the fifth truncated wave. Together with that, we can see on our MACD indicator that this histogram is also showing us that the bulls are losing momentum, right? That's why you see this decrease. We have spectated earlier on the higher time frame also the bearish divergence that I have been talking about in the previous videos. But in this video, I will not be talking about the higher time frame and the big picture of Bitcoin. For that, make sure that you have watched the video I have recorded like 2 weeks ago, this one 2021 crash repeating, because in this video I want to go back and analyze for you the impact it will have on altcoins. You remember from the previous video I told you that we believe once we go down towards the $97,000, you might start having the corrective final fifth wave, and during this upward momentum we will be focusing on altcoins aggressively using leverage because we believe it will outperform Bitcoin. In the previous videos we have been using different indicators on altcoins that are just helping us to increase the probabilities during our trading periods, right? So one of them was from the weekly time frame perspective, which is basically ultra high time frame perspective. I shared with you that the others dominance index, which is basically crypto total market cap excluding top 10 altcoins, is starting the nice 5 move impulse, right? And we are with the highest probability finishing the second wave, and we are about to have an impulsive third wave. So that is one bullish sign. We are at the support right here. We are also retested this huge trend line that was forming since like 2019. Then in the last video I've shared with you also the others market cap. We have analyzed that on a daily time frame, that means higher time frame perspective, that show us what's gonna happen in the next few weeks. And I told you that we are in this symmetrical triangle, right? We are in the fourth wave of our impulse, and we are about to have a fifth wave with the highest probability. But I also shared with you that there is a probability, because we understand the dynamics of Bitcoin, that we will have one more touch towards this 786 Fibonacci retracement level that will basically finish the E wave of this triangle pattern, and then we start the expansion. So to get very aggressive on altcoins, we are waiting to see how it's gonna react on the possible Bitcoin's price action. So because we are patient professional traders, right, we just want the best entries possible that will allow us, if we wait for the correction, it will allow us to make our stop losses very tight and our sell targets very high. We have also analyzed the Bitcoin dominance, so basically everything aligns with the idea that altcoins might go to the upside and have some push before the Bitcoin starts to correct towards $77,000, as you remember from our previous video, those analysis. But 5 days ago, because we are being strategic in our trading approach, and we know that now already it is quite a good time to be accumulating some strong altcoins that will outperform even the market when everything else is dropping. We have been observing one coin, that the Trump's World Liberty Financial is accumulating heavily. And it is not the Trump coin, ladies and gentlemen. It is not any meme coin. It is not the Millennia altcoin, neither Trump coin, neither Elon Musk meme coin, nothing like that. We are not gamblers, right? They are pushing into you these kind of altcoins on social media and everywhere, but the real money are going to be made at the altcoins that have firstly big market cap, so you can trade it with a high capital, and that actually has some use case for crypto, right? And one of these coins that we have observed that being aggressively accumulated over the past few days is actually TRON, ladies and gentlemen. And what's interesting is that on social media, anywhere basically, you don't hear about this old dinosaur anymore, right? And because 5 days ago we have seen that the World Liberty Financial is really being aggressive in accumulation of this altcoin, we have put it on our watch list and started to analyze this one as well as the other monsters we are accumulating that are not Trump meme coin, neither Melania meme coin, nothing like that, right? And what we have seen on TRON is actually, other than the whales buy-in, also a technical aspect that increases the probabilities that this coin can go much higher than other coins. So first of all, we have this bullish divergence on our MACD indicator right here. As you can see, the histogram is making a high low, but what the price made? It made and lower low, right? This is a classic bullish divergence, basically one of the strongest one when the price is making lower low but the indicator is making high low. This is considered very bullish because the bears are losing control and the bulls are starting to take over. Together with that, as you can see right here, we have a very nice bullish cross. We had there the hidden buying volume that basically was made that 5 days ago on this candlestick pattern right here. As you can see, the body of the candle itself is very small, but take a look at the volume, huge volume above average basically. Sorry, I was showing you this body, but I actually mean this body. Together with that, it was bought exactly at the supportive trend line. And this hidden buy volume was one of the reasons why we went aggressive with ParadiseTeam VIPs and started to accumulate this coin early. And as you can see, we have bought it on January 20 in our spot bags at the price around 2,400, and we are already made a local top at around 6% higher, ladies and gentlemen. At the moment, we are playing it safe, so we already placed a stop loss to break even, but we believe that because we already broke through this symmetrical triangle, as you can see, we might actually keep going to the upside. Together with that, we already have this change of trend by breaking above this orange moving average trend line, which is very nice as well. And why we have taken the trade was also because it allowed us to make a beautiful risk to reward signal from it. So if you analyze where if this symmetrical triangle breakout is going to be a real one, will it end up by measuring the depth of the triangle and put it to the breakout point, you can see that the approximate target is like 60% higher. Confirming that with Fibonacci retracement tool by placing it from the local top to the local bottom, you can see that it perfectly confluencing with the 786 Fibonacci retracement level right here. We already have a lower target at 0.618 Fibonacci retracement level that is like 33% higher and will provide some resistance, but we know that we might go even higher. So we believe that if this triangle breakout is successful, we might really go this high and even this high right here. So the sell targets are pretty high, and the invalidation level, by taking a look on where the nearest support is by again taking the Fibonacci retracement tool, we can see that the stop losses can be placed very close to the entry price, exactly at around 2214. If you want to be pretty safe, you can place it below the previous price action as well right here, and it is also below the trend line right here. So very safe stop loss, very close to the entry zone and pretty high sell targets possibility. That's exactly the kind of signals we like. So not only the expansion of the TRON and outperformance of the other altcoins is very high, but from the management perspective, it is also a very solid trade opportunity. By looking at the volume profile, also we can see almost none of the sell walls right here at the right side. You can see that if we are about to break from these few wickouts, there is basically nothing in our way, right? So that is another positive sign that really made us to buy this coin. But anyway, we have right now stop loss at break even already. It's only a spot trade. We didn't went very aggressive on that. You know that we are waiting for the last push of Bitcoin and also of the others market cap right here. And once we achieve this level right here, we will start start getting aggressive on altcoins with leverage and stuff. So I will definitely keep you updated. Also in our MCP stream Telegram channel, I will announce the winner from the previous video. The winner won an exclusive 1 month time in MCP Extras Private, where we reveal to you what the whales are doing behind the scenes. Amazing private membership, and I will see you again on Tuesday. Until then, trade safe, be strategic. If you have the capital and there are still some seats left in the ParadiseTeam VIP Inner Circle membership you want, I will see you in ParadiseTeam VIP, and until then, take care. Cheers.